Welcome to the future of our past.
Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and discovering that the telephone had never been invented. No phone in your pocket, no missed calls, no messages waiting for you. No device that has become such a natural part of life that most of us touch it hundreds of times every single day. But this isn't just about losing a small piece of technology. Imagine an entire world where the telephone never existed in the first place. A world where a father wanting to check on his son traveling abroad would have to wait days or even weeks for a letter to arrive. A world where if someone suffered a serious accident, there would be no emergency call to make. The only option would be to run for help or someone else to find it. At first, it may not sound like a big deal. After all, people lived for thousands of years without telephones. But the reality is far more complicated. Imagine trying to meet a friend. Today, you simply send a quick message saying, "I'm on my way." In this alternate world, every meeting would need to be planned with absolute precision. The exact place, the exact time, and if you're late by just 10 minutes, your friend might spend an entire hour waiting with no idea where you are. But this is where the real problem begins. Modern civilization wasn't built only on roads, buildings, and machines. It was built on instant communication.
Large companies depend on thousands of phone conversations every day. Hospitals rely on immediate communication between doctors, nurses, and emergency teams. Airports, shipping companies, transportation networks, and governments all depend on the ability to exchange information instantly. Without the telephone, everything slows down. Decisions that take minutes today could take days. Business deals that happen with a simple call might require long meetings, written correspondence, and constant travel. And strangely enough, even our cities might look completely different. People would likely live much closer to their workplaces and families. Long-distance communication would be difficult and inconvenient. Communities might become more local and tightly connected, but they would also become more isolated from the rest of the world. And then's the news. Today, a major event on the other side of the planet reaches us within seconds. In this world, that same news might take days or even weeks to arrive. Entire regions might remain unaware of important events happening elsewhere. But not every consequence would be negative. Think about it. How many times has your meal been interrupted by a phone call? How often do notifications steal your attention? How many hours of your life disappear every week answering messages, checking updates, and reacting to alerts? In this world, none of that exists. People might become more present. Conversations could feel more meaningful. Families might spend more uninterrupted time together. Children could spend more time outside instead of staring at screens. Life might feel slower, calmer, more human. But there would be a price. Families separated by oceans would feel farther apart than ever. Emergencies would become far more dangerous. Coordinating disaster responses, medical services, and rescue operations would be dramatically harder. And then something unexpected happens. Perhaps the internet itself would never have evolved into the form we know today. The world might be quieter, less stressful, less connected, yet perhaps more focused, more personal, more grounded. And that leaves us with a fascinating question. If you had to choose between our world, filled with constant calls, endless notifications, and instant communication, or a quieter world without telephones, which one would you choose to live in?
Thank you for watching. See you next time.